Okay. Don't really have much to say in terms of thoughts before we go in because it's fucking Konosuba. I have no idea what the plot of this movie will be because Konosuba barely has a plot. I guess my only thing to comment on is that when I was doing my rewatch, I realized just how fucking awful these people are. Obviously, Kazuma's a jackass, and I knew that all the girls were either psychotic or complete fucking bitches. I did remember the fact that they literally killed him, though. Yeah, that happened in the first OVA. I know they knew he could feasibly come back, but, like, they still fucking killed the dude. Also, prior to rewatching, I remember thinking the obvious ship was Kazumin for this show. However, my boy made a lot of comments about her being pedo bait and jail bait. And that makes the concept of those two getting together very uncomfortable to me, even though they're not that far apart in age. Because if Kazuma, of all characters, is saying that. Also, Best Girl is the succubus that he called to their place that one time. I will not be taking questions. What's about to happen? I feel like I should assume explosion. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the toads eat the goats, right? Is that explosion? Yep, there we go.
Hey, I just realized we're in debt again. What do we do? I don't want to work for debt anymore.
How did they already end up back in debt?
Priest, if this were a video game or anime, I would have had a girlfriend by now.
Not with how you've been acting, you dumbass.
Kazuma,
Yeah?
Oh.
I want to have your baby.
My popular phase begins.
Ah.
Guess she's not afraid to speak her mind after all.
Honestly, what's wrong with you?
Is this
You have
some
no
kind of
idea what
competition
love
with
she is.
Mega Man?
I don't know. Look here. If a friend of mine is getting involved with a weirdo, I'm gonna say something.
Which one's the weirdo?
Our village is enemy to die.
Maybe start with that. This is why you don't have any friends, Union.
Tell her who she will take to be her husband. He is lazy, has no special powers to speak of, and is otherwise unremarkable.
She immediately went to
What the hell are you looking at
him.
me for?
Written by Ottaway.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Are we still having the kid? Are we still gonna bone? What do I do? Are we doing it here? In my room?
Then it was just a work of fiction.
Who the fuck sends a letter like that?
This might be the end of our village. But in our hearts, our friends and families will live on forever. You are such a monster! Konosuba.
Why are there ad breaks in a movie?
Teleport.
Is anyone else always amused by how many...
What's by the Crimson Demon Village again?
Oh no. It might just be me because not a lot of people watch ReZero dub, but am I the only one who finds it kind of entertaining how many people are both on the ReZero dub and the Konosuba dub? Because Wiz is Rem, Megaman is Puck, Aqua is Priscilla, what's his face? The other guy that got summoned who's the knight in shining armor, he plays young Wilhelm. The girl from the second OVA that's hired to trick Kazuma, she plays Teresia. I don't think Christina V is Elsa, and that's Darkness. Who else is in this show? Let's see, because I feel like there's a lot of crossover. At the start of this movie, I could hear Sean Chiplock doing an extra's voice. Kaylee Mills is Union and Amelia. Kira Buckland is Chris and Beatrice and Eris. Patrick Seitz, I think, is the Appa merchant. What the fuck? Chomosuke has a voice actor? I think Lucian Dodge is one of the bandits in ReZero in the first episode. Sarah Williams is Anastasia. Kira Buckland is another one, an Axis cultist. Huh. Okay, Chomosuke, the magician girl with red hair, Clemia, are all voiced by Ram. The random merchant guy who shows up everywhere is Ricardo. Oh, right. Erica Harlicher is Cruce and, what's her name? Melee. Don't know how I forgot both of those. Of the first 4, 7, 10, 13. Of the first 13, that's 12 of them on this list. Kellen Goff is not in it yet. I don't think Robbie Damon's in ReZero. No, Robbie Damon is Reinhard, so yeah, he's in that too. I'm pretty sure Kellen Goff's not in it. No, he's Subaru's dad. Are you kidding me? I don't feel like Keith is in it, but he's in so much. He's Aldebaran and one of the fucking noblemen. Oh my god. There is... Are you seeing what I mean by there being a lot of crossover here? Every single one of these people, aside from Kazuma, is in ReZero. Like, that's every major character and every noteworthy minor character. Every single fucking one. And, I mean, generally a lot of dubs in the 2010s had a lot of crossover, but I don't feel like it was usually that much with a single other show. Especially when this similar. These shows are so similar and the creators are friends with each other. And there's that much cross-pollination for the dub cast. I mean, even the Japanese cast, Emilia and Megumin are the same voice actor. And I think it's kind of funny. In Japanese, it's Emilia and Megumin who are the same voice actor. In English, Emilia is Yun Yun and Puck is Megumin. Anyway, back to the movie. That was like a 30-minute side tangent.
Female orcs are known for catching males of other races, dragging them back to their village, and furiously mating with them. They're the natural predators of humankind.
Come back with us, baby.
Furiously
and we'll
mating.
hook you
That's
up
the word
with your
for
own
what they're
personal
doing.
harem.
Send me to your explosion!
I can't unleash it this close. Bottomless swamp.
Thank you for actually being a useful magician, Yun Yun. All right, then.
The scary lady orcs are all gone now.
The most goddess-like she's ever acted.
Say something, Kazuma, before they give us away.
I don't care! I just want to know where Yun Yun's tattoo is! I found the humans!
God damn
In
it.
this bush right here!
You insufferable lech!
I mean,
You have doomed us all!
don't you want that?
Curly!
Equal rights, equal rapes, I guess.
I shall now remind you of just how serious it can be. No, wait! You can't let one off this close to us! Explosion!
They're closer than the orcs were.
May your flesh be consumed by the black flames conjured from the abyss of my heart! Sleep for eternity in the frozen embrace of my ice!
You know how I mentioned Sean Chiplock earlier? Yeah, he was the first one to talk.
We heard the explosion and came as fast
That's
as we
that's
could.
Sean Chiplock. That's
What are you both
Subarunatsky.
doing here? Who are these people? Are they your adventuring companions, Megumin?
My name is Bukurori, son of the Crimson Demon's greatest cobbler. I'm an archwizard and wielder of advanced magic!
I come from Axel and have a whole bunch of weird skills that I use to fight the Devil King's generals.
You're the first outsider who's ever introduced themselves properly. Hey, Megumin, your friends are all right.
Okay, am I the only one who's thrown off by Megumin's name? Because, like, they always make a joke about how weird it is and how her name and her culture are supposed to, like, be all weird and whatnot in Chunibyo and stuff like that. But, like, I feel like Megumin is a far more normal name than Aqua and Darkness or La Latina. Like, I feel like Megumin's the most traditionally Japanese sounding of those. Granted, this is supposed to be medieval Europe, and, I mean, okay, actually, you know what? The problem is that when Japanese writers write something that's supposed to be like a European-style setting, they have no idea what European names sound like. So Megumin does not sound any different than any of the other names, because they're all just completely ridiculous. Yeah, so you know how I was talking about the ReZero dub crossover earlier? Yeah, so Sean Chiplock, that's Subarunatsky. The second guy who talked was one of the elders in the council in the first season, when they're doing the royal selection stuff. I didn't hear enough from the other two people to know. But, like, I I feel like the next time a character is introduced, it's just going to be Kaylee Mills again or something.
It said by the time I got it, you'd be dead.
But that's how Crimson Demons always start letters.
And the part about the Devil King's base being indestructible?
The village can't decide whether to tear it down or leave it for the tourists.
Would you mind if I punched your old man in the face?
Nope.
If the Devil King's army is here, then so is a general.
Yup, and this one's a strong magic user. Should be here any time now.
That from Union is wild. What is happening?
We're betting the tourists are gonna love our little light show too.
Konosuba.
Megumin, why don't you learn those spells?
Wow, we got to see.
They're just as crazy.
Action.
You missed me while I was gone?
No.
Hey, Dad! Megumin's back and she snagged herself a man!
Wait, you little. No one snagged anybody. Konosuba!
I would have preferred no, but that's good too. Holy crap, that is a young mom.
Like I told you before, we're just friends.
Okay. I see Dad already approves. Kazumin might be
Insisting that you're just her friend when that
where
is
the story's going.
obviously not the case.
Why the fuck did they have so many comments about her being jailbait?
I believe young Master Kazuma meant to give these to me, my dear.
Oh, now, honey, a moment ago you couldn't bring yourself to look at him. Now you're being polite, and how when she's napping on the sofa, you like to sit across from her, sneaking peeks up her skirt. Oh, and she told us about how you've been training Chomosuke to steal her panties, and how you promise her a treat every time she brings you a pair.
I'm so sorry.
They probably like it, dude.
Despite all that, she says you're her best friend.
I mean, the other options are Aqua and
She also
Darkness.
says that even though you're a broke pervert with a potty mouth and no brains, you'd be dead without her, and that's why she stays with you.
Yeah, I don't agree with everything
Actually-
she said about me, but
Yeah, hang on one second.
She also says that even though you're a broke pervert with a potty mouth and no brains, you'd be dead without her, and that's
She was responsible for one of his deaths.
the second I brought up the money in the mansion, everyone got a whole lot chummier.
They were already chummy with you, dude.
Hospitality.
Dude, their daughter told them that you sexually assault her constantly and sexually harass her constantly. And they're amicable with you at the worst. Like, the fuck you mean they started acting chummy after that? I feel like this is setting up
Just such a thing.
Kazumin
Daughter.
being
Oh, it's
canonized.
perfectly fine. And Kazuma seems like he's above board. Besides, they have been living together.
Okay, if the idea was to have this ship become a thing in the story, why the fuck would you make him, of all characters, call her jailbait?
There's only one bed. It's spring, so nights are still pretty chilly. If I sleep without a blanket, I'll get sick. Maybe get pneumonia. Okay, seeing as how I could die without a blanket, I got no choice but to hop in bed with Megumin.
I'm getting Overlord vibes, where the main character seems to wildly shift in his values whenever the plot demands it. You're telling me he can sexually harass and assault them all he wants, but the moment it comes to actually doing something, when everyone's encouraging it, he doesn't have the confidence to even take a first step? Like, even to wake her up? How old is she in this movie? Union is 13?! Okay, so the web novel has them being older, and they lower it because in Japan media tends to go for the high school age and demographic, and generally has high school age characters. Why the fuck would you reduce her age to 14 just because you're also reducing his from 20 to 17? You couldn't have done 15 or 16 or made her look a bit older. Honestly, I wouldn't be bothered by this if it weren't for the fact that he specifically calls her jailbait. I live in Minnesota, and the consenting age is 16. However, to my knowledge, it goes down to 13 if you're within 4 years of the other person. So, from where I've grown up, that is a legal relationship, 17 and 14. It's a bit weird and definitely kind of pushing it a bit, but it is technically legal. If she was 15, I wouldn't have a single fucking problem with it, I don't think. Especially if she looked like even a little bit older. I really think my main issue here comes down to the fact that he called her fucking jailbait. Laws are funky. So the official age of consent here is 16, aside from scenarios where someone's in a position of authority in which it rises to 18, apparently. I didn't know that was actually a thing. Positions of authority generally make relationships and consent a bit weirder, but I didn't know that was actually like a legal thing. But in terms of like statutory rape, the lowest degree of contact specifies that someone 13 to 18 years of age with a person over 4 years older than them in an authoritative position. Is that implying it goes down to 13 still? Yeah, it's weird. I feel like this reads as intentionally non-specific because it says that if they're like a certain age and then the person doing it is more than a certain period of time older than them, then it's a crime. But they don't specify that otherwise it's not a crime. Though I guess you don't make laws about things that aren't crimes. Okay, so it's like 14 and 17 is like barely legal under specific contexts. Because if her birthday is if her birthday is before his, so if she turns 15 before he turns 18, then it would be legal. If he turns 18 first, that means he's older than her by over 36 months, which would make it illegal. And honestly, I feel like this law is fairly generous in the grand scheme of how this works. I'm not intimately familiar with statutory rape laws. Anyone who is either a lawyer, a convicted felon, a convicted serial rapist, or an autistic person with an interest in law. But yeah, I feel like going down to potentially 14 with someone who can theoretically be a legal adult. Also, I mean, wouldn't technically this mean that anyone under the age of 14 within 3 years of another person under the age of 14, that's legal? I mean, if that's the case, like, I don't think that really should be illegal. Neither of them would really have a good understanding of what they're doing in the first place. And, I mean, if it's just a hard law of 18 and up is legal, everything less is illegal, there would be a lot of teenagers who have technically committed rape. God, laws have to be really fucking specific. Anyway, that's enough on the discussion of statutory rape. Actually, hang on. Let's continue that discussion. What's Cosmo's birthday? I love how much time I'm wasting on this because I'm technically on a deadline right now. 7th of June, December 4th. Union's birthday is February 29th. Oh, that's perfect. I am doing an unnecessary amount of research on this. Konosuba timeline. No, not the watch order. The events order.
There's only one bed. It's spring, so nights are still...
Okay. Either we've passed Megumin's birthday and she's now 15, or this relationship is fucked up. God, I spent way too long on that.
Damn it, why didn't I check the laws about this kind of stuff? Because if I knew this would happen, I would have! Way too cold to think straight. Oh, I know! I'll get in bed, and that'll calm me down.
Just face the other direction. I feel like that bed expanded.
Just waking up and finding you next to me is kind of a shock. I know you're not the kind of person who'd take advantage of a situation like this.
Of course I wouldn't.
Okay, I do agree that he's not the type of person to take advantage of a situation like that. However, that's not because he's moral. It's because of the legality of it.
Even though we're all alone?
Say what? Was that a signal? Is she saying I should try?
This is literally that sequence from Kaguya.
Perhaps you should go and sightsee with the others, Kazu Trash.
Maybe I will after. Wait, what'd you just say?
Based.
I'll give Aqua and Sleezuma here a tour they'll never forget. I'll show you guys all the places the tours.
What the hell?
What's wrong with you? Are you mad because you couldn't assault Megumin while she was asleep?
Okay, to his credit, whether for moral reasons, legal reasons, or monetary reasons, he didn't do anything. He didn't even try.
Do you have any idea what you've been hanging your clothes on?
This handy-dandy drying pole's been passed down through my family for generations. It's a heck of a conversation piece, and it doesn't rust.
That's not a drying pole. That's totally a rifle.
Obviously. What is up with this village?
Oh god, Megumin would fucking love guns.
The most controversial Crimson Demon, known for her brother complex.
My name is Doranko, the greatest Crimson Demon at... the greatest at... I forgot.
I'll be your brother if you want.
Hold her.
Okay. I was almost done laughing, and then I looked at this frame. That fucking squished face. The sentiment isn't surprising. The lines were. Okay. The sentiment from Cosmo is not surprising. Her dialogue was, and then his actual line itself was. The sentiment of his line was not surprising, though. That's the most I've ever laughed at this show. The best part of it is that they just moved on right past it. Like the first one, Voluptuous wants to be an author. Sure, whatever. The second one, hi, I have a brother complex. Moving on.
It's nice to meet the members of Union's party.
I'm surprised your part is really a thing. Seeing as how it's unions and all.
Let me introduce you. The guy over there is a rookie adventurer, and the blue-haired lady's a powerful archpriest. And we recently brought Megumin on because she was lonely and needed friends.
Union's not an official member yet, but she has helped once or twice. But she's not a member.
That's true. She is not a member.
We thought so.
Honest question, why isn't she a part of the party? Has Megumin vetoed her every time they brought it up? Because, I mean, yeah, like this scenario, like she completely saved Aqua's ass here. So I can't imagine Aqua would refuse it. Plus, I feel like even Aqua would pity her. Kazuma, I feel like, would never refuse a girl as attractive as Union. For legal reasons, that's attractive as in cute. Because apparently she's fucking 13. What? And then Darkness, I imagine, wouldn't really care either way. Megumin's the only one I would see having a problem with it. So, like, why isn't she a part of the party? Is it just because she doesn't fit with the dynamics of the show? Like, everyone on that party needs to be just the most chaotic motherfucker around, and she's not completely chaotic. She's just mildly chaotic. That might legitimately be why.
You know, I'm feeling so good now.
By the gods, I've been violated!
The man had to apologize after last night, and he just did it again, and even worse this time.
Guess I overreacted there. I'm sorry.
Also, after last night, why does she believe him?
And carrying me home on your back. Thank you.
This is a wild
Thank you
shift
for
from
letting me
both
stay in the party.
what happened a minute ago and what
Caused
happened
so
last
much
night.
trouble. It sure isn't usually cold tonight. It feels like my room's all covered in ice. Kazuma, I take back all the nice things I said just now.
Fine, get sick.
It's your mom that did it. Come on.
You're pretty harmless after all.
What? Does she... Is this... Is she down to get down?
What?
I'm in my popular phase!
Attention! The Devil King's army is attacking! They are in the village!
That girl is given the
Of course they are.
most mixed of signals.
Oh, I see. Did I interrupt your copulation ritual?
Big time!
Mommy.
You'll get no mercy! You messed with the wrong guy tonight! I'm a champion of gender equality, and I'm gonna throw down on your ass!
I just want to point out the fact that people actually treat that gender equality like it's a real thing when he says it. When it's a shit post type of deal, like, yeah, sure, that's entertaining. And when he says it, like, yeah, sure, it's mildly amusing, because I'm not supposed to be believing him and taking him seriously. The problem I have is when people treat it like he's actually an advocate for gender equality. He's not. He's just an advocate for whatever gets him further in life. And while that does technically mean equal rights, equal fights, he also treats women like they're fucking objects.
I'll save you from her clutches! No! You will destroy Kazuma with her!
Since when have you minded destroying Kazuma? You guys literally killed him in the OVA! Like, that's not even an exaggeration or joke. They forced him to put on a magic item that then killed him. They put it on him because the first time he had it on by accident, they had to do some very questionable things in order to get it off of him. And after he admitted some questionable things right before he was about to die, the collar came off. And then they all hated him. So they put it back on. And then let him die. Like, why are we pretending like we care about this dude's life?
Come, let us be one again. The fiend! Kazuma!
It's not usually the woman who's got tentacles.
But you're being a little too harsh with your lady friends. Stay with me and I'll teach you how to understand the female.
A demon.
Maybe you should go with her.
Why, to be honest, I am part man myself.
Don't panic. We'll rescue you somehow. Stay calm, Kazuma. Deep breaths.
Segex, bitches.
It feels like something's poking my butt.
Actually, something is.
Keep your dick away from me!
Relax. I'm not going to do anything to you, I promise.
That explains some hentai I've seen.
Enter the K command.
What? You can read that ancient writing?
I swear.
It says to unlock the vault, you need to use this
Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start.
Don't seem to stop with
Up, down, left, right. Okay, there, it's open.
You forgot the BA start, but whatever.
She got me so nervous I punched in the code. I suck.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of do.
I can't see a thing.
You just got terrified of her. Good
But I
God,
shall
those
wipe your friend's
jiggles.
village off the map as you watch.
Damn, shit's like actually going down.
Oh no!
That one hit close to your house!
Komiko's there! Do not worry.
This is
I will protect your loved ones.
shockingly
It is my duty, after all.
dramatic in some way.
Komiko to you, then.
I say, we show these outsiders how we defend our village. Are you with me?
Why does it seem like Union does not get with the Chunibyo stuff?
But does anyone want to hear what I think?
No.
My job is to provide support from a safe distance. Safety.
Ready, so shut your trap and get a move on!
Perfect.
The king barged into my awesome new life, demanding I make him a weapon that could kill the Devil King.
Oh my God, this guy again.
I said.
You're my friends. I can't abandon you. Union.
Maybe you can agree that you're her friend after this.
My name is Union.
Bitches.
Archwizard.
It's been fun. But this is goodbye, son.
Yeah, okay, it has to be charged by explosion, of course. On the bright side, you get a better explosion now.
When you get to the other side, you be sure and tell the other generals I said hi! You tell them, Kazu!
The real hero of the story. Okay, I actually need to pause it here because I have a meeting in a bit, and this is a good stopping point for now. When I started recording this, I literally had like an hour and a half to spare after the length of this entire movie. Somehow I spent up all that fucking time. God, this show is so stupid. Okay, it's been like 16 hours. I literally went to bed last night before I finished this. Because my sleep schedule is fucked up. Anyway, we have 20 minutes left, so let's just crank the rest of this out now.
Come with us.
Why does Vanir get infinite resurrections?
What a horrible way to go. From now on, I swear I'll never take another life.
All right, that
The
does it.
fuck?
I will live! What is that?
Is that how the afterlife works?
She resurrected! What the hell did you do yourself into?
That's just a Dark Souls boss mixed with a
Managed to keep my
Pokemon.
soul from passing on. And now I will crush you all!
Somehow she returned.
If that demon means what I think he means, does that mean we're not gonna be filthy rich anymore?
You were never going to be.
If the Devil King finds out I'm still alive, it could cause God some trouble for me.
You lousy rotten traitors!
I mean, according to what Wiz said at the end of last season, you guys are kind of breaking your pact with her. So I don't know if I'd call her a traitor, really. And Vanir died, so I don't know how that works. Like, do contracts remain after death? Is that a thing? Seriously, I feel like this is Guzzlord mixed with, like, Najka or Quelaag or something.
Get ready.
She hit something. What the fuck?
This is the final battle. No way am I sitting it out.
Uh-huh, sure.
That mind-reading demon Vanir is with you.
Nice to see
Oh.
you again. Verdia the Hero Slayer. Look,
Now she can hit stuff. Well, no. Even when with Vanir, she couldn't hit anything. Okay.
Blessing, blessing, blessing.
Wow. That,
Blessing.
she's actually going with one of his plans.
Blessing. You've had a lot of crazy ideas till now, but this is the craziest.
And you're going with it, shockingly.
I've got a goddess on my side, that's how.
What the fuck is happening?
Keep on buffing my luck, partner.
This is not how these two interact. What the fuck is going on?
You like dramatic twists as much as us. Way to go, outsider!
Oh, why thank you. Everyone, focus!
I still think probably the best gimmick in this show is that the character art style looks super low quality and goofy, but then the actual like magic casting and action sequences are like super detailed and very well animated. It's not like a funny thing. It's just one of those things that's always mildly amusing. And it's like real commitment to the bit. So is Vanir buffing her or something?
I realized something.
Or is it just her going Super Saiyan because she's in constant pain?
I knew without a doubt. You were the one for me!
This is the plan?
You're not.
I mean, it looks like she lost her Fuda status. That's such a thin waist. How does she not see this?
He's gonna seduce her and become her weak spot? That's the dumbest idea.
How does that even make sense? What?
If only I knew advanced magic.
Megamine.
How does that turn him into a weak spot?
Well, obviously.
Power surging!
My name is Union, the greatest mage among the Crimson Demon Clan.
My name is Megamine, the greater mage among the Crimson Demon Clan.
Greater is technically lower than greatest.
I
You gotta
was
do
able
greatest
to pursue
or.
explosion magic and become who I am.
Thanks to my rival Megamine, I got to become who I am.
Okay, what's going on with the Megamine spin-off? Because I feel like this would be the plot of it, but like, we already got what's relevant with it now, so what the fuck is the spin-off about?
Explosion
No,
magic's
now you
the
see it.
greatest.
Okay, I'm assuming he's gonna die again from this, and I'll be real, I forgot how many times he died in the show. If memory serves, that's death 5. Or 4. It's 4 or 5, I think. For comparison, Subaru died 5 times in season 2.
Phase. If Aqua hadn't buffed my luck to the max with her blessings, I doubt there'd be even a molecule of mine left to reincarnate.
Oh, come on, I want to see it. Okay, so that does confirm then that more than likely he can resurrect if he's almost down to literally nothing in terms of his physical body. Which does kind of make it so any tension in the show is non-existent, and that they could very easily do plans that involve him getting killed, because unlike Subaru, he doesn't seem to fucking care. I mean, when he dies, he meets with his favorite person in any world. When Subaru dies, it's always extremely painful, and he has to watch everyone else around him die, and he has to cope with the fact that there might be a timeline that exists in which that world is continuing without him. Also, yeah, so Subaru died 10 times in season 1, yeah, and then... Oh no, he died 6 times in season 2. Stabbed himself, Elsa, rabbits... Satella took him and he stabbed himself. Okay, so 16 deaths. I honestly forgot that Kazuma died a decently comparable amount of times to Subaru, given the amount of time, because this is the length of like 3 episodes. So this show has been about the length of 1 season of ReZero. First season of ReZero, he died 10 times. Second season, he died 6. And Kazuma has died 4 or 5 times. So honestly, that's more comparable than I would have expected, because I think I forgot entirely that Kazuma died. Though, when it first happened, I was like, oh yeah, he died, and that's how he meets Eris, right? But I didn't remember it happening nearly so many times after that, especially the one time when they literally just had Megumin, Aqua, and Darkness all fucking kill him.
Let's all give Kazuma a hero's welcome!
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Because who knows when I'll have another popular phase.
The mage girl fucking hated him before. What the fuck is going on?
That had to be our craziest adventure yet.
I mean, it was made a movie, so...
If only I knew advanced magic, you wouldn't have had to die.
Holy shit, actual development.
Obviously. So you want me to make the selection for advanced magic for you? No more Path of Explosions?
Nope, I'm done.
Just pick an equally destructive spell.
I'm gonna put all
He's
my
not gonna pick
energy into
anything.
being number 1 among the Crimson Demons. It shouldn't take long.
Which is
They have better
dumb.
magic potential.
If that's what you want.
We saw outright that there are equally destructive spells that this clan is capable of. She could very easily just take those and would probably be satisfied with them still. Like, come on. And again, we run into the issue of Kazuma being the most inconsistent fucking character since Ainz. He has bitched about her being useless constantly. The one time he's given an opportunity to actually change things and she develops as a person, he's not gonna fucking take it. Even just giving her one other spell and just adding the rest of it to boosting explosion more, like, even just a single firebolt, give her just literally a cantrip. I don't fucking care. Give her something else.
Very well then. I will conjure it one last time, and it shall be an explosion that will
Okay, the
shake
reason
the
this bothers me is because in other shows, I feel like this would lead to, even if these character decisions were all the same, I still think it would feel like they developed as characters more. With this show, by next season, their dynamic is likely going to have reverted to how it was before. If it hasn't, I will be very surprised, because this show has actively avoided actual character development at any point. They have, moments of being better people, and then it comes off as completely random, because within 3 scenes, they're being assholes to each other again. I don't know. Maybe I'll eat my words. I kind of doubt it, though. The only other positive I can see happening here would be that she doesn't fall over after it. And nothing has changed.
Do I need the greatest mage ever? Nah. I already got one who can destroy the Devil King's generals with one explosion.
It'd still be...
If you know someone who can do better, I'd love to meet him.
I don't care if all your spell slots are level 9. I don't care if you have 20 of them. You should still at least have one cantrip.
I made a fantastic
What if you have to fight an army of giant frogs?
It is.
And then a demon general. And then another demon general. Like, what happens then? Yeah. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if this show doesn't end up with them together. Which makes it all the weirder that he constantly called her jailbait. I also kind of struggled to believe it's going to happen within the actual events of the story. That feels like it's going to be a Full Metal Alchemist. It ends with a romance type of thing. Well, that sure was a movie about Konosuba. I mean, like, I don't know what more you want me to say. It's not like it's a great movie. It's a very Konosuba movie, but it's not great because it's Konosuba. It's basically a walking shitpost. It's like saying Ghost Stories is a great show. Like, it's funny. It's not that good, though. I really think that Kaguya has kind of ruined my ability to enjoy stories that are so comedy-focused that they kind of sideline plot. Because if I wanted something that was just funny without plot, I would watch YouTube videos. And there are plenty of stories that are funny while being focused on story. ReZero is still very funny, but it's very story-focused. Or character story-focused, I guess, but Kaguya is incredibly funny. It's still got story to it, though. And some of that story is very good. It's a general problem I have with parody stuff. Like, SAO Abridged, any serious moments in that, I just don't take seriously because the story and the series doesn't take itself seriously, so why should I? But then you got, like, Eminence and Shadow, which takes itself seriously when I feel like it's not supposed to. I mean, it's a very Konosuba movie, so I give it a Konosuba out of Konosuba, but that's, like, within B or C tier at best. Doesn't help that leaves me wondering what the fuck the point of the Mega Man spinoff is, because, like, I feel like we kind of got it already. This was very Mega Man focused. And the overall treatment of Yun Yun as a character, I feel like probably isn't going to change much after this, and that would be the only other thing that I feel like would substantially develop following this, so, like, it's mildly entertaining, that's all I have to say.